Hello. I'm using something new today, so I don't know exactly what I'm doing. I have a big screen that's in my face and I can't get rid of it. Go away. Nope, I don't want to do that. I want to chat. Let's see. All right. Let's see. I do have a title. It's telling me I need a title. Can you all hear me? Let's see. Hey, can you see me? Can you see this? What do you see on your screen? On your screen? I'm using a new streaming app, and it I don't know what I'm doing. I hope you guys can see. It looks like it's streaming very clear on my end, but I don't know if that's what y'all are seeing. So it's really loud. I'm sorry. Shannon was out running and she came home and now she's making all kind of noise. So today what I'm doing, I see your hands in a box. Okay, good. That's a good thing. Thank you, Chrissy. And welcome. I'm going to be making some of my, I call them boho beads. Here's one that I've made. It's just a couple. Here's one I made. Ooh. Is it nice and clear, Chrissy? Is my stream nice and clear? This app is supposed to stream with slower resolutions, which I needed because with a little bit of research, I found out that my computer is a little bit slow. So it's one of my favorite ones. I don't know if they're really boho beads or more just dangles. Some of them I add beads to them. Anyways, that's what I'm going to make. These are actually made out of paper clips. Can you see that little thing there? Paper clips that I've bent around. This this little wire is made of backyard fencing wire. The stuff that I stole out of the garage. These, yeah, that's what I use. So, oh, and these, as you can see, they're kind of, you can see this thickness. This is just wrapped around the wire, just wrapped around the wire. But this one, I seen one of my YouTube friends, Erin, and I can't think of her last name. She used a paper, she like made a paper bead and then wrapped around the paper bead. And that's what I'm going to be doing today. I've already kind of made some, just paper, actually just rolled paper. If I run out of these, I'll make some more and you can see how I did it, but I'm sure you can figure out, just kind of rolled some paper up and glued it. And this is going to be my base. Oh, hey, Diana Shannon. Yeah, she's making all kind of noise. Did you hear her in the background? Shannon, sweetheart, wants to know, she says hi, and she wants to know if you got after me for missing my meds yesterday, taking my meds late.
No, because I'm always asking her, did you take your meds? Did you take your meds? She gets mad at me. So I just wanted to say, well, see, your fault.
So y'all yelling at me was good. I didn't take them until like 6:37 yesterday. I was hurting. Yeah.
Well, and having, Being sick doesn't help.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel better. That's why I'm back on and doing a stream, ladies. Oh, this stuff is pretty. Maybe I'll use this on some of these. That's pretty. Got some shimmery black. All right, so I think I'm gonna, this one's nice and big. I'm gonna start with that one. What you looking at? Did you see these beads? Did you see this newest one I made?
Yeah, I seen that one. I didn't see all these ones done up.
Oh, these ones? These ones. All right, so first I need to find a base. What am I gonna use for the base? Some sorry ribbon, that's for sure. Nope, that won't work.
I like this one.
Yeah, that one's pretty. She likes this one. Now on this one, my camera really isn't focusing at all. Sweetheart, is it streaming pretty smoothly compared to my previous streams, or is it not really a difference? Because like I said, this is just a new program. It's a free program, and it's not StreamYard like what everybody else is using. I found this from a gentleman I watch. He is really good. He gives you all kind of pointers about streaming and such. Oh, good. That's good to hear. Because all right, maybe some orange. I don't press this. I just use it. Oh, this is kind of pretty. Let's go with this. I might not use this right away. This is a pretty one. Look at this. Ooh. Yeah, let's use this. We'll start off with this one. And the first thing I do is I just wrap a first layer. How about that? First layer around my bead. I'm going to make this a little bit more stringy because I like it. I like when the strings kind of hang off the beads and makes them look a little bit more boho-y. Like if you were at a summer '69 concert and we're sitting around a campfire making beads out of the clothes you're wearing. Like that. All right. And then sometimes I put a little twist in, dimension. A lot of time. Connection to media server has been restored. I guess that's good. Did I pop in and out or something? Oh, I can't see this. What the heck here? Hold on. Oh, there we go. That helps. All right. I don't know if it helped y'all, but it helped me. All right. So I'm gonna. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at all those nice little. Oh, look at all those nice little strings. And honestly, the paper color to me doesn't really matter because you're probably not going to see it. Now, if I was using something a little bit sheer fabric wise and such, I'd probably care a little bit and see how long. I don't know if you can see how long this piece is, but it's nice and long. So I will just kind of wrap that up in here too. I'm going to try not to use much glue, although I'm not going to lie. You have to use glue, but I try to think, if I was, like I said, sitting around a campfire with a bag of doodads to make beads, what would I be using? I'm thinking I probably wouldn't have glue with me. Oh, I'm already liking all that. I don't know if you can see all that fun. I'm liking that. All right, so now there. This is really pretty colors. Sorry, I wasn't thinking that. Well, let me see what I got going on here. Let me pull this box of goodies. I have this box of. Uh-oh, now my bead's rolling away. I'm sorry about the crinkle crinkle. I'm gonna uncrinkle it real quick so that you don't have to listen to that. Okay, that's done and over with. Sorry about that. All right. I don't know. Gold might be too much. I'm gonna pull that out just in case. Oh, what about? Nope, that's gonna be too thick. I have some really interesting pieces in here. Let's see. Orange. Look at this stuff. This is pretty. I got this. I got this from Carla. Ooh, is that pretty? Yeah, I'm gonna have to use that on, not on this one, but that is that. Oh, look at this. Maybe something from. Oh, look at this one. Can y'all see that one? That's pretty. I think I'm gonna use that. Is my audio fixed now? Is it still wonky? Let's see if I can get this to stay down without some glue. Oh, is that pretty? Pretty. Oh yeah. I don't know if this is picking this up. I think, oh, is that pretty? I'm gonna pull you down. Hopefully my camera doesn't fall. Where are you at? There you go. Is that clear? Oh, is that pretty? That's pretty. All right, now I want to do, I gotta stick some beads on here. Gotta find the beads. Okay. I don't know if you can hear my kitten. She's talking. She wants, meow. Come here, Storm. I hear you. She thinks she's alone. She does not like to be alone. I don't think there's anything in here. I hear you, Storm. Silly girl. I'm thinking maybe like a tan color. Like these. Oh, sorry, I'm not on the screen. If I pull you back a little bit, then you're going to be crooked. Crooked. We don't need you crooked. Oh, see that? Yes, that's what. And then maybe even, where is my bead? Big tray is full of beads. Let's see here. No, I thought it was in there. It's not. Yes. Although I am right, it is full of beads, but I think it is definitely definitely empty it off. All right. There we go. Let me, so I don't lose them. I think let's grab a couple of these little ones. Oh, nope, don't want these. Is anyone crafting today? Up, up. Take the camera up. Is that what you're meaning? Talk up. Take this camera up, like that. Was that too close? See, I'm going to unravel this, and we're going to try and get this on here. Oh, thumbs up. Yes, thumbs up, please. I'm not going to get this through here. This is layered. I'm going to have to just put some wire on there. That's funny. I was thinking you were saying, take it up, push it up. I think I'm going to have to probably put a little glue on this here. We'll see. I'm going to go, I think this copper is what I'm going to use. And this is how I do it. I'm not saying this is right. I'm not saying this is wrong. I'm just saying this is how I do it. I took no beading class from anyone that considers themselves a professional. I'm just gonna do it like this. I'm gonna just cut this. I'm thinking about that's long enough. Actually, it's probably a little too long, but today I think I'll do this smaller. Hi, Nomad. How are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining, watching me make some beads. And I'm just gonna start, put some of these beads here and there throughout this other bead. I'm gonna bead with this bead. I'm gonna make this bead with other beads. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, darn it. Darn it all. There we go. Now you're either gonna see my lap or you're gonna see the darn bead. Wait, I got a pop-up that's, there we go. Oh, where are you traveling to? Fun. Or traveling back from? Oh yeah, I'm liking this. We see the beads. That's good. And not see beads. Ooh, look at that. And the nice thing about this wire and the colors that I'm using, actually, you really can't see where I'm putting this copper wire. This one's really turning out nice. I'm liking it. For my first one online, it's turning out pretty good. Pretty. Malaysia? Oh, I bet your time is all off. Where are you originally based from? Are you an American or? I'm guessing with a name like Nomad you travel. I know I've seen something. I know I think I've watched uh, some of your name looks very familiar. I believe I've watched something, videos or something. Isn't that turning out nice? They're so fast. I mean, that's what's so cool. Want to see this one I'm working on? It's turning out really good.
Do you have coffee?
I don't have coffee. I made coffee, but I didn't.
You want some coffee?
That would be so nice if you would put me some coffee. What do you think? You're not one like
I think it needs to take a blue in there.
a blue or turquoise. Blue or turquoise.
Sure. This purple.
Maybe try a purple. Oh, it's tempting to read. Here me next. Interesting. Right.
Maybe this.
You want one this color as is. You want this bead. Do you want me to put some? She wants this bead. Let me put some bead caps on it and see if you still want it. Somebody may be getting some Happy Meal. She says as is.
Oh well.
You keep your your opinions to yourself over there, lady. She just got in trouble. I just sent her out of here. Oh yeah. I guess this is something I glued my bead caps on before. That's how I was like, how did I put my bead caps on? I haven't made these in a while. I made some just the other day. These are small. I need bigger. I don't know if I have bigger bead caps. This one might not get big bead caps because I don't think I have bigger of the gold. She did say as is. Now she ain't yelling at me. She did say as is. You're the creepy goth type. I love that. Shannon is bright colors. The only reason I ever do bright colors is because she's given me the evil eye of this is dark. I've not done steampunk, and I'm going to do steampunk, and she's gonna be so hated. I know she will. I just from Carla. These are huge, and I just love it. I'm gonna why these bead caps is to do tassels. Hi there, Karen. I am making what I call boho beads. Here's some of my. I'll pull these up. That's what I'm making today. So you like this? I'll put this aside. I definitely will send you Happy Meal. I'll put this aside for you. I will stop because you said as is. I will stop right there. All right, let's work on another one. And here's the base that I'm using today. Just rolled up paper to give me a base to wrap things around. So let's do this one. Use this. So let's move on to a different quote. Oh man. Bead caps everywhere. Guess my kitten has a new toy. I definitely lost one. Went right under my wheelchair. All right, what's the next thing that we can do? Let's do a lighter color. Let's do a lighter color. Let's try something like this. Let's try something. You have to on Facebook send me your address. Oh, look at this. This actually has this has texture to it. Can you see that texture? They're like little fuzzies. Yeah, I'm not going to see the pink through it, and that's not what I'm going for today. I didn't realize that was like that, but that is cool. I definitely will use that. We'll definitely use that another day. I have this stuff. Let's try this stuff. You're amazing. Thank you. Coffee. Like, no. Jan's like, no, add blue to it.
Did you show all these off before?
Yeah.
Look at this one, guys. It's got these fuzzies.
If you're new, this is Shannon's hands.
Can I see it?
Yeah.
I
I
like
think.
that one. And how about this one? Did you guys see this one?
Yeah. I showed them all.
Oh, today? I mean, if they're
Aw,
new.
she said, sweetheart says, you're a godsend. Thank you for bringing me coffee.
Did they see them today?
Yeah. Well, unless there's might be somebody new, but that's okay. I think this one, have you seen this stuff? You sew it. I bought this. I did not make this, and I need to start, and I do apologize if you come on my stream or you watch my video and you're like, hey, that's mine. I apologize. I do not remember who I got this from. I need to make little notes so that I can use their names. So I do apologize. But it's paper, and they folded it, and then they took their scrap paper, and then sewed down the center of it to make a ribbon. Now, I seen recently where you take scrap fabric and you piece them together as you go. Like I'm talking pieces, like small pieces of fabric and little bits and lace and leftover pieces. So you just keep those when you're with an inch or half inch or quarter inch. You throw them in a box and then you just sew them together, and they turn out. You make kind of your own scrap ribbon. They call it something. I don't know. I love to craft. I love art, but I do not know the terminology of it. And because in all honesty, I don't really care because I feel that arting is whatever you make. So I don't think that of all the things in the world, of all the different jobs or careers in the world, art is one that I don't think needs to have correct terminology because everyone sees and does it differently, and everyone is correct. When I work with my son's brother, it's half brother or whatever, he comes over here. He's 7, and you can close it all the way. I think it's just yeah.
I don't want you in my dead file.
Oh, and when he comes over, he's definitely a kiddo that wants things done correctly, which is of course good, but that's why I like crafting with him, because I'm trying to teach him if they're not perfect, it's okay, because there's no right or wrong. But we still, this isn't gonna know how this would work. Like I said, I just got it. Maybe if I was doing a bigger bead like this, if this was a bead, maybe I wrap some ribbon around this. I'm teasing. All right, what are we gonna do with this one? How about let's do a bottom layer of a lace. Let's try that. Oh. Let's see. I have, why don't we use, how about black chiffon? Oh, storm. You're gonna see that though. I need to do some black paper, I guess. That's storm. Don't step on the computer. Oh, if I lose you, I'm sorry. It's right on the keyboard. You're sitting right on the keyboard. You have to go, honey. Excuse me, sorry for the reach. I have to get her off my desk so she doesn't fall or get hurt. Go. Go, honey. Go. Why? Why do you step right on the keyboard? Oh my goodness, that's my kitten. She turns 1 on the 14th. And she is, here's what I'm looking at. Here's some of my laces. I think let's just start off with a flat lace and see, and then we'll use the, is everybody there? Yeah, hi. Yes, she does. She is a little sweetheart. Her name is Storm. And, oh, I'm off camera again. I'm just seeing. I think I'm going to use that orange to my benefit with this. Let's see. Again, I'm just kind of doing the first layer to kind of get me going here and see what. And I, wrap longer than the paper. So if I do a bead cap, the bead cap will kind of push down. But if I don't, and then I string beads, which I guess I could show eventually here. Yeah, I think that's going to work right there. Yeah. Pin this back down so that it doesn't unravel on me. Maybe I will get it. Actually, no, she doesn't want me. She wants to get into my stuff. She's a little turd. I'm just going to snip this. It doesn't matter what direction, or because that's the fun part of it to me, is that it looks so, everything looks a little different. Put this back in here. Keep it in a little box. This is just one of my boxes. One of my boxes of lace. All right, let's see. This blue is kind of pretty. Very much so, sweetheart. They sure do. They cut all the time. I have a video, I think, up on my channel. But Storm drives him. Storm will go up to Jughead and rub all over his face, and he just kind of sits there, so funny. Like why is this cat doing this to me? Why is she up in my face? I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what direction. And I don't have a set thought ever on what direction I'm going to go on any of my crafts, really. I just don't craft that way. I let the craft kind of, it's like, oh, I'm going to work with paints today, and go with it. I think I have these two. It's really cool. This is one of Shannon's favorites. This is a lighter color. Since I've already worked with it, well, look at them. I'm making this here. Since I've already worked with darker, maybe I'll make a lighter one. Let's see what I think about this after I wrap it. Oh, she's on the floor. She's rolling around, giving herself a bath. Oh, this is gonna look like a baby. That's okay. It's okay. Just go with it. Just go with it. Kind of like how this is coming out, the back and forth. I'm going to go around one more time. One more time. Uh-oh. I got a box. One of my boxes from Helen. It's over on, I kept it because Storm loves it. But when she gets in it, she makes a lot of noise. So if you hear all kinds of crazy noise, that's her, yep, getting in the box. She's funny. I was a crazy cat lady. I used to have many a cats in my 20s and 30s, and now I just have Storm, and then Shannon has Abby. But this was my that was my logo from when I had a boutique. I don't know if you can see, it was called Daisy Valley. Here's a cup that's broke that we don't use. Then you can see it a little better. I use it to hold. Here's the cat. All of my pen paper. You know. All right. So we got that. Now, since I'm going with the light colors, again, not normally my go-to, I'm going to use, I think, the baby colors, continue with, if I have, which I'm sure I do have something that will work. Some pinks. I wonder if I have maybe black would look kind of cool on there. I don't know if I have any like black beads. Do you hear her tearing that up? She eats paper. What the heck? Thank you. Thank you. I did not, I had that idea and I couldn't, I knew I wanted to use a cat as the D to kind of put them together because I love cats. I love daisies. So I wanted to kind of blend them together. Ooh. I don't know if you can see. That is a bead. It's a clear bead. You're not seeing it. That stinks. It's a clear bead that has all the colors in it. So yeah, I'm going with that. And I try to use odd numbers, not always. I don't think I did on the last one. Well, I think I did. What did I do? I did 3 of the small and 2 of the big, which is 5. So I guess I did. She's so silly. I do have colored wire. I don't think I have. Oh, I do have black. I think I'm going to try this black, kind of to mimic the black that's in that lace ribbon thing. She is such a little goofball. She really is a goofball. Here's the beginning of this. I think it's going to be this one. Yeah. She'll come running in from nowhere and slide across the floor, and right behind her, Jug's running right after her, chasing her. All right. Wonder how the lag is. Maybe next time I will start my phone up. Because like I said, this is a free service that this guy told me. I think I'm gonna put these on and then wrap. With Carla not being on, I took advantage. I took advantage and got on at this time. Don't be mad at me, Carla. But it kept me from going. Oh yeah, I wish you guys could see that color because it's like a radiant. So there's all these colors and then you have this dark. But then if you look at the bead just right in the light, there's a purple and a green. It's really pretty up. And I'm not one to like, oh, this needs to be on this side and this needs to be over here. It just kind of do it the way I want to do it, the way it looks good to me. And sometimes I twist the beads so that they stay in that spot, but then sometimes I leave them so that they can move around. Why not, right? Oh, she laid down in the box now. Wonder how long. Yesterday, we caught her in, we have bottled water and we keep it in the, the plastic it comes in, and we caught her up inside, up inside that plastic was laying in there. Yes, 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 yes. I like it. And sometimes, sometimes I keep rolling. Sometimes, some people put a lot of layers. I've watched some people. No, that's going to be too big. I think I know what I'm going to do. If I have them, I need a big. Oh yeah, I see it. I think I see what I'm looking for. Yes. I don't know what I was saying. Oh, I think I learned. Oh, how I've watched somebody about 2, 3 years ago on how they make these on YouTube. Not just one person. Like I watched several people. And I'm going to go to my wire, my outdoor fencing wire. And I think I'm going to do a little. I'm going to do my curlicue, because I just have an addiction to doing the curlicues. So I'm going to go do this. Stick my bead on there. And then I'm going to stick this bead on here. Yep. Yep. That's what I want to do. Should I make sure she's queen of the house? She rubs up on the dog. She gets up on something. Yep. That sounds like Storm. Well, actually, that actually the whacking sounds more like Abby. But then Storm, since Storm was tiny, like when she was 3, 4 pounds, she would just jump on poor Abby, and she still does. She jumps on Abby and bites her and knocks her down. And Abby is probably, I'm making a mess with this here wire. Abby is like probably twice the size of Storm, but she does not stand up for herself. She doesn't. We tell her all the time, you need to stand up for yourself. Storm is beating you up. I don't have necessarily jewelry tools. I just have what I have picked up cheap. I think these were like $1.97 or something like that, maybe $2 something. And so I just use them because I have them. I don't care if this is totally circular or if it's wonky. The more wonky it is, actually, the more I like it. So I just kind of do my thing. I'm going to push that bead up there. I don't like how that's hiding that so much. Oh. Yeah, that. So I have that there. And then I'm going to, let's see, so I have that. That's where I'm at right now. I have that. not as baby, but I thought it was going to turn out a lot more baby looking, but it is not. Looking through beads. Maybe. I'm sure I have those. No, I wonder where did I find those? Let's put those back. I don't see them here on my table. Let's see if there's this one. Nope, those are too light. This must be them. Okay, let's do that. Let's pull a couple of these out. I want these. I don't think I want that. Okay. Can't believe it's Friday already. Uh-oh. I'm not sure. I can't find a hole in that one. I don't think this is going to work. I don't think the hole's going to be big enough for me to push it down through. Oh, I lied. Oh, let's see about another one. Yes, me too. She needed to. I'm going to do 3 of these. And my bank book needed it. Tell you what. Trying to think what I can do here. Ooh, can you guys see? Oh, I wish you guys could see those. Ooh, are those pretty? I don't like 3. I'm just going to leave the 1. Uh-oh. It all kind of might be stuck with having 3 on there. Let's see if I can. There we go. Yeah. Yep. And this is going to be a nice big one. Oh, yeah. My first one was like that, but you don't want to know what my last one was. Whew. Whew. More than I should have spent. I have to call it quits. I am good though. I am good to go for the whole year. Seriously, this was my crafting budget for the whole year. I've got definitely enough beads. I don't ever need any more beads. This is all. I didn't have really beads before I bought from Carla, so I do not need any more beads. I don't need any more paper because of Helen. So yeah, I am set for the year, which makes me happy. I can just sit back and craft, which I was set before. I'm not going to lie. Prior to all this stuff, I very much enjoyed crafting with what I have on hand. And I still love that way of crafting. And now I just have more stuff on hand. Oh, so like your 2-day total, is that what you're meaning? I love getting the stuff, my boxes from Carla. So fun, although the boxes from Helen were pretty awesome too. Okay, and then I like this to be opposite. Probably should have put a bead down here too, but that's okay. You really don't see the white beads, so they're kind of like bead. I should have put a little one down here too, but and let me tell you, there is no way I could unroll that and put a bead on and re-roll it. I'd have to redo it all, but that's okay. It's live and learn. It's okay. Like I was saying before, no art is wrong. Oh, look at that. It's already coming apart. Where's my wire at? There it is. Thank you, sweetheart. Just love them. I love doing them. What's next? Oh, look, I have a nice little small one. Maybe. I know I have some. Where is my other pieces? Oh, over here. Let's see if I have a dark piece. Like it's nice and small, and it's pink, brown, and lavender maybe. Okay, I could just have it once there to cover it up. Yeah, it's like is it a dark purple? I can't even tell if that's like a brown and lavender or if it's a dark purple and lavender. I don't know. And in my light here, I think it's a purple and lavender, like a really dark brownie purple. Is the shadow too bad? I messed with this light. No. Oh, she's coming out of her box. That wasn't a very long nap at Storm. That wasn't a very, oh, I cut it too short. Well, there's that scrappy scraps that I told y'all I want to do. Do you make the orange beads? This? Yes, it's actually a pink, it's just paper. Yeah, I have two more, and then I'll show you how I make them. I sure the heck can show you. I also make paper beads. I'll show you my paper beads. I like making those too. Some these aren't my favorite. Where's she at? Oh, please stop it. Here's my paper beads. And these are made out of paper, rolled paper. And then these are just, some of these are glazed with Mod Podge. Some of them are glazed just with water and glue, like half and half. These are some, these are made with like magazine. So you see the words on them. Oh, hopefully you didn't hear that. That was my belly growling. You see how these are, here's some of my, but yeah, this is all just paper and then rolled paper. I've also used water bottles. So, you know, water bottles empty. I cut a piece and I wrap it, and then you either can use string or wire just to hold it around whatever you're wrapping, and then you drop it in boiling water. So I can definitely show a stream on that. I do have a video. Actually, I think one of my very first video might be how I made my beads. I think it's like a year or so old. Oh my goodness. I'm not hungry. My belly just does that because of my digestion is really wonky because of wonky. All right, there you go. All right. Now I got a piece of fabric long enough to cover it all up. What do we want to put around this one? I knew it was going to do that. All right. Let's see, what color should I go with? With purple. Purple is my favorite color. That I don't think it's going to work, but let me see. I should have like a gajillion of purple. The other day when I was crafting, I heard something. I looked down and Storm's. She had one of these, a roll. Like it wasn't this one. She had it and she was carrying it. All right. Let's see what I think about this one. Yeah, she is a thief. She steals hair bands. If you know, gum bands for in your, what are they called? That was a Pennsylvania word, gum band. I can't think of, I guess just the rubber bands that you put in your hair. She steals those. She is a little thief. This is kind of, maybe I'll do something like that. Oh, tuck those in. Let me do something like that. Okay. This one I might need to use a little bit of glue. I've done very well with not needing to use glue, but I think to hold this down, I'm going to put a little bit of glue on there. Hopefully, I found out that I left my glue open, so we'll see if it, oh, there we go. Put just a tad of glue on there to hold it. So I guess this is called golightstream.com. I am Emma. Oh, well, that didn't hold. Let me try that again. You little sneaky. Guess I didn't hold it long enough. He's a guy that, like, I guess his whole specialty, he's not like a huge YouTuber, but, you know, he will help you grow, not, I guess grow is right, but gives you hints on how to grow and such. And I'm not really trying to grow. I do this for the fun of it, but I just find him to be very interesting. And some of the things he suggests, like he'll look at your, if you want, he'll go on your channel and take a look at your videos and tell you, give you hints on like how to get more people to view and such. But don't step on my keyboard. Anyways, he suggested, people were asking him what he thought about StreamYard and such. and they were talking about, the cost and such. And he said, well, when I first started, he did this Go Light stream. And I was like, oh, I'm just starting. I need to go check that out. So I did, and here we are, and we're going to see how this works. Hey, Angela, how are you? Good morning. I guess it is to you, right? Or yeah, because you go to work in the afternoons. Is that right? I think you kind of work the same. Hi, Jughead. Look who came to see me. Hi. Oh yes. Are you saying hi? Oh! You're gonna spill my coffee. Yes, you're so helpful. Can you get down? Yes. Hi. Yes. Thank you for the kisses. Can you get down, please? Go ahead. Get down. Thank you. Right. Is that what I needed? You need to come in and give me a kiss? I sure do appreciate it. Well, alrighty then. There we go. Oh, now I'll never get this set. Oh, and now my wires are falling. Oh, Jughead. And he's off. Nope, he's back. Sorry. Are y'all sick now? Did I make y'all? I didn't. Jughead didn't. Just waking up. Well, good morning. Thanks for stopping in. I'm making what I call boho beads today. Do you ever make these and hang these from your on your journals? I know you use all kinds of beads. All right, so we're working on purple and brown, black. Who knows what color that brown color is? We don't know, and we don't care. We like it. That's all that counts. Maybe a little, just a small, like fuzzy. I need something maybe fuzzy on there. Not this color, but see, I love this eyelash stuff. That's why I was asking Carla about it. I mean, yes, I can do it myself by shredding it, but it is kind of nice when you can have it shredded already. Maybe this is what was calling me. Let me take this out of the package and see. Again, it's gonna make all kind of. Oh, Angela, they're so easy, and if you like doing anything like that, making the beads, they're real easy and they're fun. I like making them. Oh, this is wider than I thought. I thought it was gonna be. Oh, but what if I just do it right there in the middle? Yep. I just take this and wrap it one time around the center. That's what I'll need. Just wrap it right there in the center. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. You like seeing my pups and my kitties get love? Well, they get lots of love. Oh, now Storm is in that box, sweetheart, and Jug is trying to find her. He's using his nose. It's a pretty big box. It's like, well, yeah, it's a pretty big box. It's bigger than a 12 by 12 piece of, that, and she's up in there, and he had his nose, because the one corner, I pulled it to open it, and it ripped, and, going down the I can't think, so I pulled the corner, and so that's where she's getting in and out, is upside down, getting in and out of it. He has, and she just reached out of that hole and swatted it. They're funny. I'm going to cut this, but it's probably just going to keep on fraying because, because it's, so I think I better just use some glue. So I'm putting some glue here on the edge so that it doesn't, fray on me. Sorry, I'm working off the camera. Doesn't help. Doesn't help anyone to see what I'm doing. Don't whine. Get her. You can get her. He turned around and looked at me. Get her. Where's Storm at? Where's your sister? Where's Storm? No, that's your bone, silly. He grabbed his bone and walked out of the door. All right. Kind of liking this, just simple. And then this here fridge stuff. Yeah, that's what it's gonna, how it'll turn out. Once I'm gonna stuff this here kind of to hide. Oh, look, see? Maybe I do need to use like a piece of wire. I might wrap a piece of wire. Maybe I might just to hold it on there. Let me bead some more. All right, I try not to think this one. Oh. Hold on, my glue is what happens. There it is. Under everything. My glue is stuffed up. Paper clips, I tell you, come in handy for everything. I have to show you how I use paper clips to make beads. That's how I first started. There we go. Storm, Storm, what are you doing over there making all kind of noise? Into everything. Okay, I'm going to hold this for a minute. Hold it this time until it's stuck. The cruise, is that what your question is about the family trip, the cruise that we're going on? Yes. Yeah, we all go. We will all be going. What the heck is this? Why are you being why aren't you this? Is this one why are you giving me problems here? Doesn't like the maybe the slickness of it. I don't know. Never had problems with it. Yep, she will be. There'll be what, 3, 6 this year. Yeah, the last time we went there was. She didn't go on the last cruise, which was in October. No, September. She didn't go on that cruise because she just had gotten back from her 2.5 weeks of drill. So she was already gone in her civilian job. She doesn't like to, they have drill, but they don't have to let her take vacation. Unfortunately, she doesn't have a good vacation plan, benefit plan like that. So, so she wasn't able to go in September. And we went. We had already been to, and when we're going on our next cruise, he's whining because Storm won't come out of the box. This next cruise, we're going to the Bahamas, which we have never been to before. So she's like, no, you guys go down to Mexico. I'm waiting for the Bahama one. trying to think what I'm going to do. I'm wondering if beads, this one piece is going to drive me nuts. It doesn't want to stay up there. Maybe if I stick, because the glue is working so good, right, guys? Let me stick some glue up there. Oh, yeah. Let me stick some of this glue up. Gosh, why am I shaking today? Here we go. I just stuck some. I'm going to stick some glue on here too. You're going to have so much glue, this bead's not going to move. What did I say? I don't like using glue. I don't, but this darn thing is not staying together. I'm going to turn my hair dryer on so that maybe speed this up a little bit. I think this is going to turn out really cute if it quits fussing with me here. Stop making me angry, bead. Stop chucking wood, you woodchucks. I think I'm going to white, maybe to pull that tiny little bit of white. Go with white again, like these are probably too small. These are pretty, let's see. I need to stick this down in there. This is not. Hey there, Katie. How are you? You were making dangles last night. Awesome. Awesome. I didn't see you. Where was I? Last night. Oh, I was watching somebody. You closed that door. You did it with your nose. I didn't do it. You did it. You're going to have to wait a minute, and then I'll come over there and let you out. Oh, he's so mad that he closed the door. I'm just trying to stuff this down in here to see if this will work with what my brain is seeing. The same thing in reality. I was watching somebody felt. I've never seen that before. I was just scrolling through YouTube and oh, yeah. Come on, focus. That's going to be pretty. That's what I'm going to do. So he quits whining? Yes, I will. I will show you. I do have that tutorial though. I didn't, that was like one of my first videos, or the very first video on my tutorial on how to make beads from what I have laying around. But I definitely can do it again. I can show you how to do it. I have to they're both over here. The kitten too has her face all on her back. Did he close the door on you guys? There you go. Good out. You too. Oh my goodness. Those two. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. I don't know which one is which. All right. Yes, I mentioned Erin's name earlier. I couldn't remember Erin how to do using the inner or base. Because I previously never been there, just around the, or I would use fabric like this one. I use fabric I just wrapped, layers of fabric to make it thicker. This one too doesn't have a core, just used fabric. So yeah, I mentioned Erin's name earlier, that she was the one that used the paper bead. Bye, Katie. Used the paper bead as the core. So yeah. Okay, so we're gonna, I don't know how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna just I want this stuff inside. And I want this stuff inside so that you kind of still see it. And the stuff doesn't shine here in a second. That's what I'm gonna do. Stay up there. I'm gonna have this is gonna be all the way. It's gonna be ruby, which yeah, it's gonna be kind of cool. I don't know why. Let me get another paper clip. That one keeps catching on everything.